Hello, my name is Deke, and I'm a solutions consultant here at Eagle Business Software. We know that many of you are struggling with the supply chain, sourcing products from vendors, dealing with logistics and shipping, and we've brought together a few tips to help you manage that process and meet the needs of your customers. The first step is to be informed. Record vendor lead times on all your products. And then when you make purchases, record it on that transaction so you can be informed and empowered to communicate with your customers and your team when they can expect the supplies they need for the products you're creating and the products you're selling. Know how much you need and when. How often are your customers buying your different products? And is there a seasonality for any of the categories of your products? Adjust your mins and maxes to reflect that. Maybe widen the margin to give you more room and margin to sell and provide to your customers. When you're setting these mins and maxes and you're an EBMS user, you can use the advanced purchasing tools to let EBMS help predict how much you'll need and when in the purchasing process. The third step of being informed is to consider some product substitutes. You have your inventory, you have your trusted suppliers and the products you've known and trusted for a long time. But the reality in these times, when you're dealing with supply chain management and delivery to your customers, you might want to consider some useful alternative and explore that, build that into your business process. Because even when things are stable and normal, you might find that your customers like a little bit of variety, and that gives you some opportunities to offer a greater breadth of products and services that might make you grow your business over the long term. Be a collaborator. We all know the peers in our industries that provide similar services and products. Reach out to them, know them, and work together. We often can share resources, share materials, and even sell inventory or purchase inventory from our peers or other players in our industries. And this might allow us to navigate the complications that we're all experiencing in a volatile supply chain. Be a communicator. Communicate with your vendors, communicate with your customers. When you know you're having a lot of demand for certain products, reach out to your sales reps or those specific vendors to let them know what you anticipate coming so they can prepare to serve you well. And make sure you get them to communicate honestly and clearly about what you can expect to provide for your customers. In doing so, that lets you communicate clearly with your customers. You're able to communicate lead times, expected delivery, and even when things don't go exactly as you're planned, you can continue to communicate the situation as it develops. You can use tools within EBMS to let you track and query delivery times that you've projected so you can communicate in advance to your customers how things are playing out as you deliver your excellent products and services. Finally, be a planner. We've given you tools to manage your lead times, set mins and maxes, to give yourself the margin necessary to weather volatility in the market. Let this also extend into your financial planning. Maybe you want to set aside additional cash reserves to deal with volatility or fluctuations in pricing. All these tools allow you the ability to anticipate changes and really withstand shocks that might come throughout different stages of the economy. Navigating the supply chain comes down to a few main things: leveraging your data, collaborating, communicating, and thinking ahead. Doing these things won't make the supply chain problems go away, but will certainly make managing them much easier.